undeveloped emotion, undeveloped emotions. If you marry somebody who's still an adolescent, if you marry somebody like that, that's a setup for adultery. By the way, these causes doesn't mean, oh, I have a license for adultery. Don't make that mistake. I'm not saying that, man. I am saying these are general causes, general realms for adultery. So, undeveloped emotions, adolescent. What's an adolescent? Best definition I've ever heard, adolescent is someone who's split right in the middle. Someone on this side is an adult, on that side's a child. Teenagers, right? One minute a teenage girl will make a decision. You'll say, I'm so proud of her. She's made a big-time adult decision. And the next hour she'll make a decision and say, you know, she acts like she's 9 years old. That's an adolescent. And a lot of us have married adolescents. A lot of people marry adolescents. They've still got these emotional holes. All of us are not totally mature. I understand that. But some people are really, really immature in so many, many areas. For example, the area of being spoiled. If you married somebody else, their mom and dad, the sun would rise and set on that son and daughter. Boy, I'm going to give them anything and everything, and I want to provide for them and have the things I didn't have, and they're totally spoiled. If you married someone like that and they've had a token of success in life, that's a setup. They're a setup for somebody who says, well, I deserve this. I work hard, and I am successful. I'm thinking of a couple, and he slept with a lot of kids when he was in high school, and he married this beautiful, wonderful girl, and they joined the church, and they had a couple of children. After about 3 years, he began to sleep around and go here and go there in meetings, and he became an adulterer. And finally it was discovered. And they asked him why, and in a counseling environment, and he said, you know, is it a problem with the kids? We got great kids. Problem with your wife? Oh, no, I love her. We have a wonderful love relationship together. Is it a problem with your job? Oh, no, I'm doing fine there. Is it a problem? No, everything was great. Well, then why are you unfaithful? And he finally said, well, I guess it's that forbidden fruit thing. Know about the forbidden fruit thing? Here's Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden. God said, you can eat of the fruit of the trees of all these gardens, all these trees, thousands of trees. Man, isn't that enough for you, Adam? Except one, just one. Out of all the trees on the planet in a pristine environment, only one tree you can't eat out of, Adam. Oh, just that one? It's the forbidden fruit thing. Remember Candid Camera? Some of us remember that. Remember sometimes they'd walk down the street, and one, they had a wall there, and they had a big hole there, and it says, don't look through this hole. And they took pictures of people who walked by. Well, normally you wouldn't look through the hole, but don't. And they would look. The other day in the hall of the church, they painted, and they put up a sign, wet paint. And I walked by in the morning, wet paint, and I came back by about an hour later, and it was still up, and I said, you know, I wonder if that paint's dried. It had dried. There's something about prohibitions, isn't it? That's like kids, teenagers, adolescents. Don't you smoke? Well, you get a chance to smoke, and you know, you're going to do it. Paul Tyrannet, the psychotherapist, said that children begin to grow up when they begin to do things in secret, not necessarily bad, secret from their parents, when they begin to have things they don't tell their parents. Like a little girl, the parent said, now when you go and walk across the street, make sure you walk on this side and not on that side. But her friend took her and she walked on the street on that side, and she didn't tell her parents. See, that's a part of growing up. That's childishness. And a lot of people in marriages are still adolescents. Oh, I can't do that. That's wrong. Oh, it has unusual appeal as they begin to play that pornograph in your mind, and you play it out in reality and have some rationalization. Well, my marriage isn't all that I thought it was going to be. You married a kid, an adolescent.